It goes without saying that everything we do in the world has changed. The way we travel, the way we look for and buy goods and services has never been done like this before. And it's all driven by software. But in order for businesses to move fast and offer their innovations before the competition, they need the right tools behind the scenes.
The risks that software development faces right now are pretty much the same as they've been for the past 15 years that I've been in software development. The risk that you're moving too slowly. If you release every 3 years, like you used to, there's a high risk that you're just building the wrong thing and there's not a chance to correct. So what's happened over the past 15 years is that release cycles have gotten shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter to allow people to release features quicker and get more feedback. Along with that though, you still have the risk that you're gonna release, number one, something that people don't like, so that you wanna get feedback as quickly as possible. Number two, something that people like, but that's buggy. So software is always risky, but the biggest risk is just to release nothing. It's scary to be a developer. I mean, it's the safest thing is always to release nothing, but then you're not bringing anything to market. So as a software developer, you have to release new features. So the burdens you face are that if there's a bug that it's catastrophic, or that it's embarrassing, or that it blows up your system, and the end result is almost always unhappy customers. So there's this constant tension between releasing nothing and having your competitors move faster than you and take the market away, or releasing stuff that's not quite right and having your customers be unhappy.
A solution to this issue is centralized feature management, which provides a software organization the power to reduce risk, iterate faster, and maintain more control.
Feature management is a best practice in software development where you release features off and then turn them on for different people in your development process. This eliminates risk because you're releasing first to your own internal users, then to friendly alpha and beta users. So along the way, you're eliminating risk on two fronts. Number one, you can always double check about, was this the correct business functionality to build? And number two, you're also checking, is this feature actually correct? Is it buggy? Is it performing the right way? So feature management really helps you eliminate risk. Feature flags provide control to every part of the organization. They allow every group that needs access to the code to get the access they need. For example, your developers get the first access so they can verify that a feature performs correctly in production. QA can then test and verify it. You can then also have customer success. Your sales push the right feature to the right customer at the right time. So features provide control because you're always getting the right feature out at the right time. And also then you can have auditing and logging to make sure that if somebody asks you, well, why did this person see this or why didn't they see this? You always can keep track of who got what when.
We build a large enterprise cloud SaaS product pretty much focused on the shipping and logistics industry, an extremely complex industry with a lot of different roles and personas in the organizations that we work with. LaunchDarkly has been instrumental in a lot of different ways. Not only what feature flags were available for different folks and groups within organizations, but also allow us to turn that over to customer success and revenue-facing folks to control some of that access.
LaunchDarkly's feature management platform gives software developers the freedom to separate feature delivery from feature development, allowing developers to build features at an accelerated pace, eliminating risk without sacrificing productivity. New features can be tested with live feedback from users, speeding up the time to bring a feature from concept to launch while ensuring stability and performance. Because if you don't, your competition will.
LaunchDarkly gives so many benefits to software companies. Ultimately what we do is we help them eliminate risk. If you can feel confident that you can always control your features, you can move faster and iterate quicker, because you know if you make a mistake, it's very easy to turn something off.
Yeah, LaunchDarkly has been very responsive. That's my main thing that I like about it. We have a very one-to-one close relationship with the developers, so what we need, they can easily provide or explain. As a customer-facing engineer, my job is to make sure that our features are available at the same time as documentation. So I need some lead time when our feature is actually available to us to get my screenshots and understand how it works and prepare that documentation. And LaunchDarkly allows me to actually turn the documentation on and send our in-app messaging and turn the feature itself on at the same time. And that puts it in my hands without relying on constrained engineering resources.
I was able to recognize this issue because I started off in engineering and then I became a product manager and then I was in marketing and sales. After having been in all these different roles, I saw this universal need for feature management. And I thought I could start a company that would help everybody make better software. We have customers who come up and say, "We love you. You've helped us eliminate risk. You've helped us deliver features faster. Our work as a team has helped everybody else be better." We have developers worldwide who are already using us to serve not just millions, but billions of features every single day. People from Australia to Israel to right here in California are using us to reduce risk and move faster, and ultimately delivering more value to their own customers. The big change that's coming is LaunchDarkly gives the tools to a business, not just developers, to control code, but business users will also demand and deserve the tools to control the code.
To learn more, visit us online today.